Alright, we're out on a little unusual. We came out on a Tuesday after work, and it's probably got close to 5 or a little after 5 o'clock right now. So we got about an hour and a half of daylight before it really starts getting dark. Basically, just came out quickly to pick up the TrailCAM. That's in the area that we put it. We want to get it. It's supposed to rain a lot tomorrow and Thursday. We don't want it to be out in the rain like that. And it's been out, what, a week and...
A few days.
A week and 3 days.
I don't know, 10 or 11 days.
Yeah, so we're hoping to get...
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully
we'll find out what's been flipping the cup around.
We've been flipping the cup around. A couple of scenarios. If the cup's not flipped, that's interesting.
That'll be good.
If the cup is missing, that's interesting. If the cup is flipped up and the TrailCAM's on, we should see something. We should see something. If it's a raccoon or...
Yeah. Every week the cup has been consistently... For like about a year.
For a year.
About a year, the cup has been consistently
flipped up.
Flipped back up to where you can to where you can pour something into it. So.
Yeah. Now the one time it wasn't, it was wiped off the fridge when we put out those recorders. Or we put the one inside the fridge.
Yeah. It's been cleaned off a few times too in the past.
Cleaned off, but it's never not been touched.
We stood here before we started filming for a few moments. And just was quiet, and it's just quiet.
Yeah.
Nothing really to report other than it's just quiet.
Yeah.
You know, no crickets, cicadas.
No owls yet.
No
birds.
It's just quiet.
Typical in this area. Simply more wildlife in the downtown where I live than there is in this swamp. But let's see what happens.
Okay, so we'll keep going.
I keep thinking, I call it my spidey senses are a little bit on alert, and I kept thinking I kept seeing something, maybe right inside the wood line here, but twice now, back there and then right up here, but then it's gone. I mean, you're walking like this, kind of looking over that way, and you think maybe you noticed something, then when you kind of look again, it's like, okay, it's gone. So I don't know, maybe it's just me being extra sensitive.
Yeah,
which is highly possible.
Could be the shades of the palmettos too.
Palmetto, maybe I'm just trying to...
A shade of a palmetto on movement could cause you to double look something too.
Yeah. So, of course, when we stop walking, everything's very, very calm. As expected.
Well, let's just do a little slow pan. I don't know if the camera can see it very well, but it's right here. It just looks like it'll look different on the camera, no doubt, but it looks like a bit of a path. It just seems like it's just something's just went through there in a straight line. That's what it looks like.
Well, it's upright.
Oh, that's good.
It's upright.
So it is upright.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's messed with it. So we'll see if what something is. We've long suspected that it just could be just some really smart raccoons that's just rummaging around looking for food, but we've not left any food there. We haven't. We haven't left anything there. So it's been flipped, and the balls are still there.
Yeah.
Okay. So the camera should be functioning still, and it should see us. The camera should see us come up. And there's the camera. Okay, I'll clearly document it. And let's measure it. Okay, there's the camera. Okay, what would you say the length of where the cup is normally to 7 feet maybe?
6, 7, yeah.
7 feet. Okay.
7 feet, about 3.5.
3.5 off the ground. Yeah.
You have the key, right?
Ready to grow it?
Turn it off.
Let me get my key out of here and we'll turn it off and let's see what's in it. You want to film me? That way we got proof in case there's something good on here.
All right. Wait a minute.
Okay, the camera was locked.
Hey man, let me get it all the way out. Oh, it's already recording.
Yeah. The camera was locked and here's the key. I'm going to unlock it and we'll see the condition of it. Okay. Haven't touched it. It looks like it's still filming. Okay, looks like it's still filming. See the glass?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you can see where it was at.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to kick it off. 20. Did I only see 20 on there?
Really? Don't tell me it caught us putting it up and then coming in.
Putting it up and coming in?
Don't.
Hold on. So the battery's life's at 83%, so the batteries are still functioning, and there's only 20 of them on there. Okay, there's only 20.
Can I cuss?
Can you see that?
Yeah. Can I cuss? Can we, if I cuss, can we put it on YouTube?
Okay. Now, this is what's happened in the course of time. You clearly saw the camera was functioning with 83, 86% battery
Yeah.
life, right? Camera's off right now, so the camera was in a functioning state,
Yeah.
okay? And the digital card is still there. From what we could tell, we didn't see that it looked like it was tampered or molested or
No, it wasn't.
anything like that, okay? And normally that's not there. Normally that's over the top of the sensor, so that looks like that's been torn right there a little bit. But other than that, we're going to find out what's on it. But I'm going to tell you, we had a storm. We had a storm that hit the area. We had a storm that went, a cold front. Then we had a cold front that came through. Had a lot of rain, a lot of wind came through. There should be way more on this camera
Then 20.
than 20.
20 would account for us leaving and coming in.
Yeah, there should be way more than 20 video clips.
I know.
We should be seeing freaking like 700 video clips. Or, come on, just every time the wind blows, this thing should be going off. And I know there's something in the range, and we tested it too. Okay, we tested the range before we dropped it off by testing. There's a test selector on it, and so what we did, we put it up there, we strapped it down, we had the test selector switch on, and what I did was I tested the zone. Okay, I validated the zone by looking at the green light. Okay, So what I did is I came in slowly at times like this, and the green light came on, okay? And at times I squatted down. I squatted down out of the zone, okay? Then I came in like this, real, clever and sneaky, and tried to get to the cup, and the green light came on. So we knew we had a valid test of the peer zone, okay, the peer zone. So we did in fact do that test. I was expecting to see hundreds of clips on there because of the rain alone, the rain alone. So we'll see.
Turn it back over.
Yeah. So let's flip it back up. This is gnawed on big time. So there's no doubt there's critters out here.
Yeah. And usually
you can see these golf balls are gnawed on. You can just feel them.
Put them in a triangle.
So there's no doubt that little critters do come out here and, visit the fridge. So that's not what we're saying. We're not saying it's not critters at all.
No, if someone's just sliding this along, it's not going to tip it over.
Yeah, we should clearly see.
If something it's not hitting anything that would cause it to,
Yeah, as in like.
It's very smooth on
Hold on,
here.
let's look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think something's bumping into the balls. See what I'm saying?
So something's going like
something's probably bumping into
something
those
has
balls.
to be going like that or like that.
Yeah.
Something has to be
And many a times we film and it's just like that.
just like that.
Even with water in it. Even with water in it. And many a times we see it's just left upright. Many a times. And then if the cup is upright and left upright and a raccoon comes up here just because he's going to poke around and look, there's nothing saying that it can't tip it over. You see what I'm saying? And it's left in a state like that. Okay.
But how does any animal put it like that?
Yeah, that's more difficult to leave it like that.
A raccoon
no doubt.
would be the only animal that has opposable thumbs.
No doubt. We've laid out a cam before in Creepy Hollow a few times, and the audio recorder captured all kind of activity. The only thing that was on the camera was us coming and going.
Yeah.
And we left it out there 3 weeks. We left it out there 3 weeks, and it just captured us coming and going. And I found that in itself amazing too.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes hand in hand with what goes on in Creepy Hollow. We don't leave cameras out very often at all.
Because it's disappointing.
Yeah, it's disappointing, and we feel that you have to work up trust again. As you notice, it's quiet right now. We've left the camera out. So
now, when we left the audio recorders out, it got real noisy.
Yeah, when we left audio recorders out, it was like they were willing to play ball then.
Let's put one back in the fridge.
I don't have a setup.
I know we don't. I mean, at a future date, that really stirred them up.
Yeah. So far, I'm going to say this: what I've been looking at the camera footage, it seems to be somewhat consistent with what we've done in the past. Not a whole lot of photos and stuff. Yeah. And I saw an asterisk on it, so I'm expecting to see us being filmed when we walked up. So we'll see. Maybe we're going to catch a raccoon on the fridge playing around. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, so we'll see.
Is there something over there?
That's why I'm pointing that way. I got a feeling something's fixing to happen. And it's going to come from the direction of the sun.
I keep thinking I'm hearing something over there.
I am too. And that's when you need to be looking behind you.
This thing tends to make noises, doesn't it?
It cycles. It has to cool. It makes click clunk about every 20 seconds, 30 seconds. quiet. And so as the sun's going down, we're just going to just want to wait a little bit longer. And just try to be a little still. Like I said, if you leave a camera out, your activity's going to knock off. And that's normally what it always does. And you get beat down all the time. People always say, why don't you leave a camera out? Why are you not leaving a camera out? Because the bottom line is your activity, you will see a reduction in your activity. And that is pretty much understood and recognized all the way across North America
Right behind you, Chris. Did you hear that?
I was talking. Back behind me.
Right in this, there's something going on right in here. Right in here.
So maybe I should just keep my back to it and just let the camera
Well, I got my camera. I got my flare.
point that way. But, so yeah, as I was saying, the activity will seem like it drops off. That's one reason why we just don't use them. So I'm optimistic that we're going to see that big old raccoon. Oh yeah. What was that? A big bird just now?
There's a bird up there.
Yeah, it looks like a falcon. Let's see if I can get him on. Let's see if I can get him on close. Oh shoot, he took off. Subtle. There's an occasional subtleness, it seems.
There's some subtleness going on up over
Yeah.
here, and I heard some over here before.
Seems like there's some subtleness going on.
There is subtleness going on, but it's very subdued.
Yeah, a subdued subtleness. Kind of like doubly trying to be quiet. Let's see. There it is. Now it's recording. That's a bird. There's one bird up there. That's Mark coming.
I got flare of you running in. It looks pretty cool.
I'm going to make a little dash right over there too.
I'm set.
What?
What's amazing to me,
What? You can.
it didn't take long for you to disappear.
Oh, even on FLIR. Even on FLIR.
I think it's very noticeable, and I think our viewers kind of need to see that man, when you came over this way, you were pretty much gone.
Yeah. Yeah. You notice how the canopy's growing back now? I see that. How the canopy's getting more green. Oh, excuse me, more greener. Okay, we're going to do a quick little test right here. What we're going to do here is we're going to film Mark taking off. Oh, I got a mosquito on me. Okay, I got you on flare. Go for it. The mosquito's trying to have lunch with me. Yeah, I don't see you no more at all. At all.
What?
I don't see you no more. Once you got to a certain point, you couldn't see no more.
Hell yeah. How about right here? You see me?
Yeah, I see your arm, but just stand still and kind of peek. If you were very still, it still would be tough, because you would say it could be a tree. You have to have, you definitely got to have movement. All right, I'm turning it off. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get ready to head on back, because we're trying to stay ahead of nightfall. And had a mosquito try to land on my hand just a moment ago. So, and I'm wearing bug repellent too. So Florida getting warm again,
Yes, indeed.
but the activity has, since we dropped that camera, has subsided. We're not hearing the knocks and the, you know. So let's head out.